Yesterday, Joe Biden was on Fox News Sunday with Chris Wallace. Here's cut number 3. This is Biden getting a little bit mixed up between the coronavirus and Ebola. Cut 3.
And I can get that done on health care by building on Obamacare with a Biden Medicare option in it. I can do this in terms of Ebola, in terms of dealing with the issues that relate to what we put together when we faced the pandemic of Ebola.
Okay, so Ebola, he meant coronavirus. All right, not the end of the world. Chris Wallace asked Joe Biden about the numerous gaffes. They talked about the gaffes. Biden tried to laugh them off, and then the interview started to wrap up. Now, how's this for irony? At the end of a conversation that they had just had about the candidate, Biden, committing gaffes, listen to what Joe Biden says to Chris Wallace of Fox News Channel at the end of the interview. Cut 5 from Fox News and Gravy.
Mr. Vice President, thank you. Thanks for your time. Please come back in less than 13 years, sir.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
Chris. I just did Chris. No, I just did Chuck. I tell you what, man, these are back-to-back. Anyway.
No, it's okay.
I don't know how you do it early in the morning, too.
I mean, that's really hard to watch. That's really hard to listen to, isn't it? Joe Biden is 77, 78. I want to be an old man. I promise. A couple days ago, I didn't think I was going to make it. I had my flu. I was going into the light. I thought I wasn't going to make it through the day. And incidentally, all my friends and family were saying, Dad, would you please stop being a big baby? Would you knock it off with the light? As I'm going to the light. I'm like Fred Sanford. Remember when Fred Sanford would hold his heart? Wheezy, I'm coming. I was going to say, Denise, I'm coming, Denise. I'm on my way. A few more degrees of this fever, I'll be there. I want to live to the ripe old age of 80, 85, 90. I'm 59 years old. Joe Biden is an old man. Bernie Sanders is an old man. Mike Bloomberg is an old man. I don't know how we avoid this. Now, Pete Buttigieg is a young man. He's out. Amy Klobuchar, young woman, she's out. I mean, she should be. Tulsi Gabbard, she's not a factor. She's a young woman. We are left with, Elizabeth Warren. How old's Elizabeth Warren, Derek? I mean, she ain't exactly in her 50s. These are old people. And she's 70 years old. She's a spring chick compared to Biden and Bloomberg and Bernie. Man doesn't know who Chris Wallace is. I don't want to make too big a deal of this, but it's gaffe after gaffe. Come on, let's get real with one another for a minute. Is that a problem for you? Let's say you're a Biden supporter. Are you worried that he doesn't sometimes even seem to know where he is? I'm not trying to be funny here. I'm not trying to be cute. I mean this from the heart. Does Joe Biden have what it takes, the stamina, the mental acuity to be the president of the United States of America, the leader of the free world, the commander-in-chief? Thank you, Chuck. Chuck, Chris, Chuck. I just did Chuck, Chris. Thank you, Iowa. I'm in Ohio. My gosh, Ebola. We have what it takes to take on Ebola.